It is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
You all just defeated a group of skeletons. I could say it's a large group. There's definitely more than you. So now, what do you do? There's piles of bones scattered around, smell of ash of various kinds drifting on the wind.
Skittering over to where Clyde is so that the black pores infesting the air can start swirling around, and you're quite literally breathing them in. And as you're taking breaths and getting healed, I'm going to roll the first one. I've already used one on myself. This is going to be 9 more. You gain 8 points of HP as you're breathing some of these in. Here, Edward, go.
It feels weirdly good.
Oh yes, it's quite delightful, isn't it? You're quite... I should probably make sure. You're okay with parts of my direct anatomy entering your body, right?
Yeah, I'll consent to that.
It's 8 more healing.
Good, because you're quite literally breathing me in right now.
Oh, good. I have good breath control.
Delightful. But would anyone else like a good deep breath?
That's another 9 HP.
Velvet and Carl are just going to wander out of the bush looking absolutely fine.
Casimir, anything? Are you fine? Do you need healing?
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I am quite good. Quite good.
8 more HP, Clyde.
8 more?
Yep.
Okay.
How much HP for Clyde?
Okay,
Yeah.
I am 10 away from full.
Oh, great. Wonderful. 12 more HP, so you're at full.
Yay.
And if everyone else is good, that's it.
Yep, I took no damage that whole fight. Came close, but Shield, I love you.
Just like take a few deep breaths and be like, oh, that felt great. Thank you, Edward, for that. Where's your new friend Ward? He was
Right
here and now
That's
he's
me.
gone.
Yes. It's
Hi,
it's
yeah, I
me.
know you're there, Ed. But
it's
your
not
friend,
Ed
your
anymore.
roommate, you
are
are
okay.
a
This might
raccoon.
help a little bit. No, this is going to confuse her greatly. Ooh, fascinating.
Oh,
I'm gonna
we're
use-
used to that.
Another wild shape.
Anyway,
And this time, as he bursts and bubbles, the smoky stuff coalescing into something solid, he is going to turn into a tall human. Just let there be on loud. A tall human wearing just a chainmail shirt. He's got a crossbow.
Where are your
Strips on. Pants on perfectly fine as they grow into place. And a couple of long swords strapped on his back. There's a gnarly scar going up the face. He looks almost like he's constantly scowling. And some burn marks coming across as well. Very heavily scarred form.
This would look a little better.
You look like you eat rhubarb.
Oh, he
Who
really
is
loved
this?
rhubarb. I'm Ward. Still Ward. This is me.
Ward. How do you spell that? Is it like the other guy?
Oh, good heavens, we're going through this again. It's the exact same because we're the same person. I just look very different. You know, like how you turned into that velociraptor.
Yeah, that was fun.
I can do the same thing, but into different people. Previous partners I was paired with.
Previous partners, you can take their forms.
They're in my genetic memory now. I was part of them, so they're with me forever. That's why I hate Ed. That has stuck with me forever.
But you don't hate this human that's all scarred up and
Oh, he's
kinda
dead
gnarly
now.
looking.
Has been for a while.
But you're alive.
Yes.
So how much longer do you need to put up with the little blighter?
I think he's about 6 years old, so another 6 years.
So they die of natural causes.
Yes. Well. Yes. Well.
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
So what? So how exactly did you end up bonded to a raccoon, of all things?
Very unfortunate circumstances. You see, my last
Imagine
friend,
Ed
the other one, he was going along and rather foolish. He died of natural causes through the consumption of poisonous berries. That's natural, right? No? Oh, probably not. Anyway, his form died, I crawled out, and a bunch of raccoons mobbed me in the middle of a forest. Brought me back to some witch doctor of theirs. Turned out that was Ed. I ended up being inside this weird glass jar for a while, watching him tear these things into pieces. Crows, ravens, otters, badgers, you name it, he studied it and ripped them to shreds. It was actually quite terrifying. Then someone lit the home on fire, and we needed to do something about it. He couldn't survive, I wasn't going to be able to survive the heat, so we hopped together and ended up surviving.
Interesting. Well, it seems like it was mutually beneficial for both of you, at least at that moment.
Yes.
Such are all deals of that nature.
Right.
You helped each other. You saved each other. Aw, that's so sweet.
Not in the end.
You guys
it's
really are good
intolerable.
friends.
Oh, it's helping people make you friends with them.
Does Veilpip have any
Yeah.
idea what kind of creature this might be?
Roll a.
If it's nature, I can't help you. If it's arcana, I can roll that.
I'm just.
Oh,
I'm
it's
waiting.
definitely.
It's
I'm,
nature
waiting,
at
I'm just waiting for him to go, Eddie, we're a horse now, Eddie. That's just what I'm waiting for.
All right, nature at disadvantage. Okay, this doesn't feel very natural. That's 16. Oh wait, that's wait. That's not the okay,
Oh.
that's still not terrible. That's gonna be a 17.
Nope, you don't know.
Damn. You're just gonna see Veilpip back there pulling out a book from Hammer Space going. You just hear Carl going, "Don't you wish you graduated?"
Don't you wish you graduated like me?
Just
you
like
wish-
me.
Don't you wish your pedigree was nice like me?
Anyways, that's how this unfortunate circumstance happened. I'm looking a little different right now. Chose a different form. Decided not to go
Do you
with
like this
a
one?
tasty minotaur. This one's quite nice. Especially efficient against
Oh.
him.
Well, who?
Points at Casimir. That one.
Efficient against?
Yes.
What do you mean?
He hunted his kind.
What are you?
Sorcerers, I mean. People who do magic.
I do magic.
Oh, well then he probably would have hunted you too.
Oh. I don't want you to hunt me.
I'm not going to, don't worry. I think you're delightful.
Oh, okay. I think you're pretty cool too. You're growing on me.
Pretty.
But I hope you don't grow in me. I mean, well, anyways.
I'm not going to touch that one.
You're just gonna see Veil Pip cast Prestidigitation to cause just like a physical flashbang to lead that off. Everything just fades back to normal.
Ow!
Wow.
Yummy.
I'm
That
gonna
was-
see if
that
there's
was right.
anything. Is there anything
I
in
see
the
spots.
piles of ash? Anything lootable? Gonna kind of poke around with my.
I
loot
loot
the
the body.
Let's start looting corpses. Well,
Taking the heads. Whatever heads we can.
Yeah, it's like
To be
there's
approved.
honestly not much left at this point. Like
I
burned
figured.
bones and bits of ash.
No random little shards of pink stone that we just happened to come across.
You know, make
If you do find those,
Ah,
I'm looking for
worth a-
some.
Worth a shot.
I found out that I have 2 kids.
Now, I may have my anatomies wrong here. But if I'm correct, it's very difficult for the females of your species to not realize they have kids. Is that correct, or was that the males? I can't remember.
No,
It is very
I mean,
difficult for us to realize we have kids. Yes.
That doesn't really help. Which are you, the male or the female?
I am a girl.
Oh, you are great, and that one's not. That one's it. Male, yes. And anatomically, I mean.
Last time I checked.
I don't know.
Very good. Okay. How did you just realize you have children?
Oh no, I mean, the guy told me I have 2 quiet kids. Right here. He points at the 2 pink stones on her ears.
you see both Carl and Veil Pip just face palm.
Casimir is going to just kind of, this cane just lean over. Just go with it. It's easier. You'll handle it
Right.
less.
Yes, of course, you're right.
Yep. Oh, you thought. No, I think I would remember if I had a baby. I think.
Right, that's what I
Oh.
thought. Good, okay.
Unless it
before
happens
this-
like opposite with other creatures, like, would I be able to get somebody else pregnant without knowing it, like in the Feywild? Are there creatures that I could do that to?
some
Because
It's a
creatures
if
good
so,
thing
I
Edward's
feel really
not
bad.
here. He'd be taking bets on this right now.
Yeah, it would be.
I've heard tale of a creature that could do that. I think it was called a globsphere. Yes, that's what I remember it being called.
They sound slimy and gross.
Smells like a bag of wet farts.
I think you're just wafting your own breath in your face again.
Smells like your upper lip.
Oh.
You're saying this to a bird who can absolutely do drive-bys overhead.
Oh god.
Oh.
Alright, so before, what were we doing before we got sidetracked?
Which sidetrack?
We killed the enemy.
Yeah.
We looked through the
I thought we were
ashes
waiting
and
for
the
Veil Pip to
bones.
do something.
We
Nope.
have 2 thoughts. One is go back to town being heroes with these Skelly Bros heads. And the other one is carry on eastward, as we were planning originally, before Ed got us sidetracked. By murdering a bunch of people. Just one. Hopefully.
That
I am
would
very
be the
eager.
best bet. We can go
I'm
talk
very
to
eager
the
to continue
ravens.
east.
Ooh, goody.
All right.
Did you hear that? We're gonna go see the elves.
All right. Let's take some heads and go.
We
Why are
don't
we
need the
taking
heads
the
if we go
heads?
east.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not do that.
Although we should leave a sign. What is our group called?
What, our group?
Our group.
Oh, we're just
Uh,
friends.
we-
traveling.
We are 4 orange cats.
4 orange cats. Very good.
Very good.
I've gotta take like my weapon
I'm not
out
orange.
and actually no, I'm gonna arrange the bones on the ground to spell out 4 orange cats did this.
You realize this is gonna be like an omen in this town, and everyone is gonna panic.
Well, hey, no one's gonna think it was us. Then they'll blame 4 cats.
That's true.
One of my forms is an orange cat. That's quite fitting.
Wow.
Do they all share one brain cell?
Yes. Thankfully not Ed's.
you,
He's really stupid.
Are you writing out the word 4 or doing a numeral?
Probably gonna start writing it out, but then stop and go, no, this memory will piss off Ed when he wakes up, and make it the numeral.
Cool.
What must it be like to
We
be
do
in
need to think
constant
of an
war
actual
with
party
one
name
another?
now. No, Jesus.
We do.
4 orange cats is our player group name.
No, it's perfect. It's the fuck.
Oh gosh. 4 orange cats. Fuck,
Cats,
yeah.
the fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck was here.
That's perfect.
What the fuck was here?
Fuckers.
What the fuck?
Fuckers.
The fuck was
The
here.
4 orange cats?
Those are our groupies. They're just a bunch of fuckers.
What does the fox say?
Fox says, kill, the snap, the snap.
That's just
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, how close our matches up?
To the east. To the east.
You arrange these bones, like bits of them still shine white in the full moonlight.
Are we gonna leave all the skulls in a pile then?
Just 4 of
random
them.
pile of skulls.
Just 4 of them. If there are any more, I'll give them to Clyde and say, can you please crush this? Leave no evidence. Other than these 4.
Guys, I think we might all be playing psychopaths.
Yes.
Okay, Veilpip is not a psychopath. He just
There's
kind of
like-
going.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not.
When you say we all, you mean 2 of the 4, right?
I'm
Look,
convinced
I'm
3 of
not-
us are psychopaths.
Yeah,
You think Clyde is a psychopath?
Yes.
I feel like Clyde could be a psychopath. Okay, Clyde might just be a sociopath.
She's got that energy.
Veilpip is the only one with a conscience, but he doesn't speak the language well enough to communicate everything. He doesn't quite realize you're all this crazy yet.
Not.
The language
wasn't there-
barrier is interfering enough.
Yeah, I mean, he gets it all translated, but it sometimes gets translated into, weird gnomish phrases that don't necessarily match up to their actual intentions.
Well, yeah, that's why I said that, sometimes there could be a correct translation that doesn't really get the vibe.
The literal
Yeah.
translation, it was missing something here. It's like he just called himself a tomato. Why did he call himself a tomato?
Pobre tomate.
He wishes he could dance like the cucumber, but he can't. Can't even whistle.
All right, that's it. We're moving east.
To the east. Here we
Okay.
go.
So do you keep making your way? You'll make your way through the forest, or go back to the road. I can talk.
To the forest.
Through the forest. I feel like that sounds like more fun.
Exactly. Through the forest.
Into the woods. It's time to go.
So Veilpip would also, if Carl will cooperate, he wants Carl to go and take a quick look around to see if there's any more Skelly Bros coming around.
Okie dokie. Feel free to do that and make an investigation check for me with Carl.
Carl! Oh, wait, I need,
You killed people, Carl. Well, actually, you didn't.
Actually, hey, he has no investigation skill, so this will be +0. Carl only has perception. So that's 11. Probably didn't
Okay.
shit.
And is he flying in like a circle or ahead of you? Do you want him to just go look everywhere or in the path you're going?
Probably just in the path that we're going. Carl will use it as an excuse that he can fly away from the stink that was following us, and he doesn't have to be doesn't have to be near Veilpip for a while. So yeah, he'll fly overhead.
He doesn't see much of anything like that in front of you. He notices like a couple like glows off to the north, like bits of like smoke or strange glows that could just be forest lights. But nothing directly ahead of you for now.
Magnifique.
Wait a minute, there's no lights in the forest. We been had, we has.
What are you talking about? There's a whole bunch of green light here today. You guys had a glowing tiny hut. No, actually, it's an opaque tiny hut.
I'm starting to worry about this village now. How many undead are there out here?
That's what you don't understand.
They
The village is
It really should invest in a palisade wall. I'm just saying. You're in a forest. Come on. Put some stakes.
They're all
in
undead.
the
Just
ground.
don't realize it.
I'm the Lorix and I speak for the trees, and now the trees need to join us.
They speak for the bees.
I mean, they don't want to speak for the dead.
Well,
Alright, so what do we see as we proceed east?
As you are proceeding east, I am remembering I need to load my map of the area. So for a while, you see forest.
You can't see the woods because there's too many trees.
oh
I
no.
can't see the woods. There are too
no.
many trees. What do you do? You're walking through the woods and there's no one to hear you there. Are you actually in the woods? And are you actually there? Nobody really knows, do they?
So that's when you pull out your axe, start cutting down trees, and make a cabin in the woods.
I think that's when they pull out the Tommy gun and say,
So, if there's no one else here, and I shoot you in the woods, did I really shoot you? Let's find out.
Gonna turn you into some red mist. Red Sierra mist.
Hey, you like Swiss cheese?
"Oh,
But we don't
'cause
even live in the mountains. How
It'll
can there
have
be mist? Or
Ed, by
Sierra?
the time this comes out, we had another red mist moment in Nightbane, and it was so much fun.
Oh, did you?
Peter and Tangerine learned how much damage they could deal and were just turning people into red mist. It was great.
Oh God.
So
boy.
good.
And I'm just sitting in the background going, oh, this is just the beginning. It's going to get much worse.
Okay.
Check out Nightbane's. It airs on Saturday.
On
Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday.
At 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
PM. So as you're going through the forest, it is currently pretty quiet, especially after the danger and spookiness you went through earlier. It seems to be a forest at night, and you're just walking for a while. How long do you want to be going for?
Far enough that Carl can't see those green lights in the distance anymore.
Seems valid.
Okay. That's probably about 4 hours.
Ooh.
Well, I'm trying to think of, bird flight distances are definitely.
Well, Carl would also obviously probably be doing like little loops around every once in a while because he doesn't want to be like miles ahead of everyone. He's just trying to be ahead in the sky.
Okay. And then the trees would probably block it. You do actually start going through a fairly set of open things. You can see that, a few miles ahead of you, there's another bit of forest, but right now you're at some plains. Or, not plains.
Clearing?
Yeah. Meadow. That's probably better. It's a big meadow. Yeah, so I'd say that's about 2 hours.
I mean, obviously, at some point, we're going to have to rest and sleep.
2 hour jaunt and Leo Min's tiny hut.
Probably
a good plan.
As you're beginning to set up, this weird scarred, scowling face version of Ward looks down at a flower and like, oh, look, a flower! Bends over and just face plants and slowly turns into a raccoon again.
Aw, he liked the flower so much he wanted to hug it. That's so cute.
Just muffled in the grass. I hate that guy.
Ah, Ed, you're back with us. Good.
You all seem to have a very interesting guest.
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
he
you
your
can-
roommate?
You can imagine my surprise when a raccoon went into the shop, and what was it, a minotaur?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
a minotaur came out.
I think his name was Fredrinston the Brave. Oh, something like that.
Brave? What?
That was the
Fredrinston.
Minotaur.
Oh.
No.
The other
Are you
one they
all
just
right?
called Scowl. Because he just scowled all the time.
Are you alright? Do you need healing?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. He's got some pretty good natural healing stuff. I'm okay. Are you guys okay?
Alright.
Oh yeah, he did. He did a pretty good job, didn't he? Oh, screw you, Ward. He didn't spell out 4.
Well, he healed
The
me
best
up,
part is
so-
we're like 2 hours away now, right?
Yeah,
he
right.
just remembered this. He's just like, oh god damn it.
Alright, it's starting to come back to me. Great.
Yep. He is pretty great.
Well,
I thought he
you
was cool.
all caught up?
Yeah.
So it's
So-
like super late at night, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
probably like 3 in the morning.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, tiny
Woo.
hut.
Whew.
Tiny hut time.
So
That's 10-minute ritual.
Set up tiny hut. Do you all just go right to bed?
How often does your friend come out to visit, Edward? Or Ed?
as little as I try to let him. He's always
Man.
awake. He doesn't sleep.
Interesting.
It's my body though, so I kind of got a little uphand on who gets control.
Makes sense, makes sense.
But when it's not your body.
It's still my body, but he takes control. Imagine being inside your body right now, but instead of having your vision right in front of your eyes, you're kind of, it's been pulled forward, and you're looking at a window. And what your body is doing is through that window, but you're not controlling it anymore. Someone else is controlling it.
Wow, that's weird.
It's really uncomfortable. I don't care that you always go through that. You can deal with it. Sorry, he...
Like
Carl-
spiders, like
Carl just
spiders'
flies
webs
up.
pulling your body hither and fro. Never fully in control of yourself.
Yeah.
Carl flies up to your shoulder as he goes, I can relate. Whenever this clown decides to use me to cast a message, it's... Oh, I feel like I'm a little marionette just dancing. It's awful!
That's a good comparison. To be clear, though,
Marionette?
he wasn't lying. I did like to dissect things. And they did bring me a lot of live captives, too. It's better when they're alive. You can see how the blood actually flows underneath the skin. It gives you a better idea of where the important veins are.
Well, research is good,
It's really
I
good.
guess.
Carl,
I'm not gonna think about that.
You're just gonna hear Carl quietly whisper, don't say anything, don't say anything. You read about this in college.
I could see your artery from down here. Anyway.
Artery.
Don't worry, I've kind of kicked that habit, mostly. I won't do that to any of you, probably. Unless you die.
Well, at that point,
What?
we're dead.
Yeah, so, you're just a kind of a sack of meat on the ground, so, free game.
You know some of us have families, right?
They can have your body after I'm done.
Why do I feel like there wouldn't be much left?
It'll all be there, just not in one neat package anymore. Might just be more like a mush.
I'm imagining pulled pork.
Kinda like that, yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Tiny hut should be up. I'm also gonna cast a tiny servant so that we have those little servants running around to
Nice.
give you pillows, bring you tea, and that kind of thing. Stoke the fire.
I immediately have to stop massaging my temples. I have such a killer migraine.
Do you want me to give you a head massage? Maybe some in between the ear scratchies?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll just start like scratching right between like his ears, like on his forehead and stuff.
Just does that. His whiskers start twitching. I hate it when he uses trees.
Trees. What? He didn't make any sense.
While they're all sitting around, Casimir is going to step out of the hut and just take a few steps away and stare off into the woods. Michael, how close? Any closer than last time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, significantly or just a little bit?
A little bit. You remember that you have about 18 days.
Every realm, every place I try to go to be free. She follows. Just leave me alone. Shakes himself. Look,
He's
you follow
outside.
him out?
Oh, he's
I'm
outside.
outside. Yeah. Shake himself and plaster his grin back on his face and walk back inside. Well, we should probably get some rest. Got to get an early start if we're going to make good time tomorrow. What? But that was the wrong. What did I do there? God, what English?
tried to
This is
say-
a little more British, yeah.
I dare say what?
Oh, it is old.
What?
Good sir. How are you? Oh, really good.
Mhm.
Did you speak the king's English today?
Oh, of course I did.
No, you didn't. You're in the Republic.
We can be monarchists in the Republic.
Edward has fallen asleep in the head massage.
Aw.
Just gonna like cover him up on his little mat, pat him on the head, and go to my bed.
Veilpip's just lounging in the corner with a tiny servant over there fanning him.
He's just like,
Okay. Unless there's anything else as you all drift off, you can take a long rest.
I should taste the sound out there.
Sweet spell slots. I can cast 5th level spells again.
I can do 3rd level spells again.
Now it is Rug's Day, the 10th of Tyrsis.
Rug.
Rug. What a Rug day.
Aye. You shall
A
rue
Rug the day.
Yes,
Stop it! Stop it!
Why is this such
Nobody
a
likes
Rugly
Rug's
day?
days. People don't like Rug's days.
This is just a Rugly day. I'm sorry.
Rugly!
Is it like a day where we eat arugula?
Arugula. Best thing in the morning. Level 1. Good berries.
I wake up in the morning and I go outside.
Veilpip would like to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
That's good stuff. Alright. Who wants a good berry? Good berry? Anyone? Good berry?
Veilpip is
I like
immediately
good
going to
berry.
accept one.
Good berry.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Good berry.
Or Casimir will take one.
Good berry.
Thank you.
You know, survival-wise, this is a very competent party.
It's true.
We have portable housing. We have food on demand. We have a navigator.
I also have a hunter form, so if we need to hunt any big game, I can turn into something that's really good at that.
Yay!
We also have a druid
Nice.
who could probably turn into a bear too.
That too.
It's like that would be an overpowered hunting party. I cast bear.
I cast Owlbear from the top row.
Yeah!
So you wake up, you can tell by the sun that it's closer to midday. Y'all had to sleep off the late, stressful night in combat. Even with the healing, the body needs to recover. So you do see that, a bit out, there's more forest to the east that you were heading. There doesn't seem to be any roads or settlements that you can see at this point. You all just keep going east.
Eastward.
And that is where
Am I
we were told to
listening
go.
to my
yes.
little rocks and see if they tell me if I can go anywhere else? They're quiet, so maybe they'll speak to me.
Make a perception check.
Got any
Okay.
whispers?
Perception. 12 plus 8. Wait, no, I don't have 8. 6.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
She's
So-
just listening to her earring.
At a couple quiet moments, you feel like you hear something it's like super similar to your blood rushing in your ear when you hold your hand up to it. But Clyde
Is it
thinks
my
she does
hand?
hear. No, that's often part of it, but she feels like she hears like just a little something past that, like just a hint of.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Just right on the edge.
You just see her just like talking to herself, like, oh. Oh.
I am surrounded by idiots.
Hey.
No, I didn't
She's
say
trying.
it. In every
She's doing
sense of the
her
word.
best.
When has she ever been trying on you, huh?
I mean, there was that moment where you made Carl just go.
I don't know what to say.
But
to this.
making you go doesn't mean she's truly trying.
No, it was just that moment where Carl's like, "Oh God, she's stupid. Oh God, what do I do?"
Oh God, she's a fucking idiot.
I forget exactly what moment it was, but
God, she's stupid. No.
Oh my God.
It wasn't the Kamasuma wrestler.
yes,
Kamasuma wrestler.
Asuma.
actually, I think there was a moment even before
Sumo
then, but
wrestler?
that was definitely one of those moments. But I think it was right there after he got after she knocked Veil Pip down. I remember she said something while we were having this conversation where it's like, "Oh, she's dumb. Oh God." Now I'm gonna have to go rewatch episode 1, or that might actually be 2.
One of those,
I need to go
Yeah,
rewatch
pretty
them
early on.
anyways.
Right.
Okay.
We're
So are you-
listening
are
to
you-
my kids, and I
Mhm.
think we're going in the right direction.
So cool. I mean, I kind of knew
Yeah.
rocks could talk already, but you know.
Right,
Oh.
let's keep heading east. Hopefully we can get answers.
All right.
Gonna climb up Clyde's shoulder.
I missed
know-
you while you were gone.
Oh, well, technically I was gone, actually. I was asleep the whole time. I missed you too. Just pat the side of your face.
Well, welcome back.
You know everyone's tired when Veil Pip and Clyde didn't do their morning lifts.
Oh, true.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
To be fair, we had heavy exercise last night. We need to take a vacation day.
Yeah, everyone takes the day off.
Yeah, you gotta take the day off and,
Let the muscle breathe. You gotta let the muscle breathe.
This is also a great day for carb loading. Wait, can we carb load after a good berry?
I got an extra good berry
load.
each if we want to carb load a little bit here. I'm gonna pop one into Clyde's mouth.
I thought you wanted to Carl load. I thought that's where he put saddlebags on Carl and loaded him up so he couldn't fly.
No, I would just turn him back into a Velocicarl. Then we can just ride him. But yeah, he gets testy about people on his back after a while. He says, "Why you gotta be riding my ass?"
But you're not riding his ass, you're riding his back.
What about someone riding someone's ass?
Look, I think he failed anatomy and he doesn't have the wherewithal to admit it, but such is life.
What's so great about this is that, Casimir's speaking Gnomish. It's, you got Veil Pip, me. You got Casimir who's like, me.
Eat your heart out, Simlish. Ours is better. We got Beaker speak.
First, and then it just devolves into Irish chef.
Swedish chef.
Swedish chef.
Or Swedish chef. Wow.
Gaelic is fairly close.
Hey, see, the Irish chef would have an excuse. Swedish chef is just affected by the altitude too much. Can you take me down to a lower altitude, please? I'm getting the vapors up here, please.
So as this continues, you see, as you're going, there's some groups of animals, like something similar to buffalo. There's like a herd that is just grazing along.
Look, something that looks like a buffalo.
At some point, Veil Pip is going to pull out a sign next to. Hey, you get down. You get down. At some point, Veil Pip is going to pull out a sign that says protein and hold it up in front of Clydesdale.
Protein.
Oh, protein.
Protein?
Is it plant-based?
Protein.
They look plant-based, but kind of like the ones, that turn plants into other stuff.
They're like the in-between stack. They turn the plants into protein.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how all animals work.
Okay.
They turn plants into protein.
It's true.
Sometimes a few steps removed. But...
Yeah, but eventually it originates. It's all technically a
I
plant-based
like to
diet.
skip that step.
The plant bit? Or is it turning it into protein bit?
No. I don't eat
okay.
meat.
What? Oh.
She mostly eats beans. She does the vegan thing. She's bitten most of those animals, that kind of thing.
You poor thing. Well, if you ever do change your mind and start eating meat, go for the livers. They're actually pretty nutritious and tasty.
Livers?
Yeah, livers.
Livers are good?
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
You like the taste too.
If they're prepared
Yeah, I
right, they're
would.
fantastic.
I said yeah.
Throw them into a pan with some garlic and onions and some butter fried up real nice.
Mm.
Ah.
I'm hungry now.
You want some beans?
Sure.
I'll reach in my pocket, give you some warm beans.
Pocket beans.
My pocket.
One's like the size of my, half the size of my palm. Just start nibbling on it, bite at a time.
I just imagine they're warm, uncooked pocket beans.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I'm trying to decide if it's within Casimir's character to just like reach out, snag a bird out of midair, and just.
Oh gosh.
Actually, wait.
Oh, it's a kitty cat.
Shush.
You don't want to see the kitty cat?
No.
It's complicated.
Is he licking his
There's
butt?
no kitty cat. It's complicated.
Oh, it's not. There's nothing in there at all.
Nope.
We're talking about the settlement memorial.
The Schrodinger bedroom.
Yes.
All right. And then, as you continue, the sky starts to cloud over. You hear some rumbles of distant thunder from the plains to the south. Actually, if you look towards the south, you see that there's meadows and plains just as far as you can see, with maybe some hills, and then way in the distance you can see some tall mountains.
Can you remind me, are we headed for the mountains?
No. The mountains are to the south.
Okay.
Well, you eventually want to go to the mountains. Currently,
Okay.
you're not going there.
We're heading for some old lady, right?
Yeah, the old lady, that it seems to be where Clyde got
Or the-
her pink stones,
The Pinkathyst.
since she didn't work at the stone
Pinkathyst.
booth.
With that in mind, Carl is going to start doing the flying around overhead, looking for a hut in the woods, basically.
Okay. For a while, there's still no woods. You all see tracks of like plain creatures. There was the buffalo, sets of tracks that look like they have footprints alongside them, heading south. There's a whole little pack of foxes that are gathered around a set of like a single standing stone. You look at them and there's like 2 in the center and all the foxes around them, and then all of a sudden they all scatter and go away when you get close. When you after a couple more hours have crossed the meadow, you start entering the forest. Make a check for Carl, please.
Thank you for perception, because Carl's got perception. He ain't got investigation. Okay, that'll be 17.
Okay. He still doesn't see a hut yet. It's forest, starting to look slightly spookier than it did before. It's like a mix of spooky, but also just more interesting.
Do the trees have more cobwebs?
Like a couple. Nothing like... It's definitely not like stretched with cobwebs or anything. But there's still some of that bits of sense of where you met Ked, where it's like, this is an odd forest. And then as he keeps flying in this direction, he notices that it starts to get foggier as he goes in. And then as you're all starting to look around, it gets dark. The storm overhead becomes darker, but it seems like it's fading away from being a thunderstorm to just a very cloudy day.
Blustery.
Not blustery.
So we're coming into creepy forest. The weather's getting bad.
Yeah. Finally, you see a few very low hills. Like, they're just more like little bumps that rise probably 10 or 20 feet up from the ground. The trees disappear again. There's like piles of stones on the top of each of them. There's like 2 or 3 all around you. And then Carl can actually see that past those there is a hut.
Ooh. Hut.
A hut. As in the small building, not the giant space mafia slugs.
Okay, good. I'm just double checking. You never know. Does this look like an Auntie Ethel hut? Do I sense strange magic?
Is there feet on the hut?
Well, currently Carl's the only one who sees it.
Oh.
Carl's up in the air.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by audio problems.
Oh.
We did great, though.
Yeah.
I didn't. Discord went and changed my settings again.
Yo, you did that to me randomly as well today.
Just change it to mic in off a stream output. It's like, thank you. I really love it when you just bypass all of my extra stuff.
Dang.
I probably sound wonderful now. I probably sound like crap for the last 3 hours.
No,
You sound the same, honestly.
You sound the same. It just randomly started. It just randomly switched and started.
That's so weird. Maybe it's because the AC's been on the whole time. I put it on. I have no
what I
idea
thought.
what caused the change. That's weird.
I don't know either, but we figured it out. Hey, Carl sees the hut.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, was there anything you missed?
No, I remember you mentioned something about the weather changing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was a thunderstorm coming in on the plains, and then as you got further into this little bit of woods, it became foggy in the woods and just very gray overhead.
Okay. But I can still see the hut through the weather then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carl is going to fly back. Actually, Carl's not even going to fly back down. He's just going to telekinetic. Actually, he has to fly. No, he doesn't have to fly. He's going to telekinetically tell old Veil Pip on the ground that I see the hut. And he's going to like roughly give him a picture of how far it is away so Veil Pip can kind of figure out how far away we are from. And then he's going to go meep, 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 to Casimir saying, we can see the hut. I can see the hut. It's this many hours away? Who knows how far Carl can see?
Oh, that's true. It's like half an hour away.
Okay.
Excellent.
The weather kind of sucks. We got a thunderstorm coming in. There's some fog. Yeah, we should hurry. It's not going to be a pleasant time. Okay.
And he
Very
hold
good.
up like a weather window and point to it with like little happy face sun and like little clouds with frowny faces.
Yeah. Veil Pip just has the overhead bird's eye view with just like the weather report.
Little microphone.
Stormy clouds are coming in today.
Traffic seems light, but
Who knows when they start hydroplaning? This weather does kind of look a little sketchy.
Oh, it's probably fine.
You'll be fine.
We keep going?
To the hut.
To the hut.
To the hut!
No.
Veil Pip is going to conjure a umbrella and just hold it over his shoulder.
That's not fair.
Okay.
It's very unfair.
Just gonna take Clyde's
You're just going to
hair
hear Carl say, Hammer Space
Over
Wizard!
use Clyde's hair as cover from the elements. Whenever they
I
stop.
mean, look,
My big braid over your head.
we could entirely put Veil Pip on one side, Edward on the other, well, Ed on the other, and then have Veil Pip holding an umbrella in the middle, and they all three be dry. Casimir might just have to...
I'd have to what?
He's got a hat, right?
I don't think he has a hat.
Oh,
Hang on.
so
Isn't
I bet you not.
isn't his hat the thing hiding his little horns?
No, it's his hair.
That's hair.
Is his hair? His hair is that puffy?
His hair's kind of... His hair is long. His hair is long like mine, but it almost does the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, or the kind of thing.
Oh, so he has like that 17th
Right.
century macaroni cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like that.
Okay.
I'm
Macaroni.
thinking about it differently. Okay.
At some point, you need to like sketch out what his haircut or his hairstyle
Yeah.
is, because otherwise we just kind of default it to like this mop.
I actually started a drawing of him today, but I didn't get very far.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You're just reiterating the point that today's been a manic episode, my friend.
Yeah.
It has been.
Pure insanity.
There's another man.
He
Yes,
made
we're
2
moving-
ships today.
Oh yeah. Oh, in your.
Oh my.
I had no. I
Okay,
had,
no, that's definitely a quack. I'm sorry, I quacked.
Quack,
As you're moving forward, there, the ground starts to get a little soggy. You're moving through fog. About 10 minutes in, you see a figure with robes walking the opposite direction towards you.
As soon as we see the person, kind of, silhouette of the person, I should do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Okay.
Okay.
And kind of. I'm not gonna sneeze. That's disgusting. With that little tiny poof of 3 lines of smoke shoot towards Veil Pip, one straight into Clyde, and another into Casimir, as I cast Aid at 5th level. You all have your... So for then next 8 hours, your HP, so your permanent HP, is increased by 20, and you gain 20 HP.
Sweet.
So you should all still be at max, but your HP should be 20 higher.
So it's not temp HP.
Actually, I'm gonna do that at... No, 5th level. It's not temp HP. So yeah, that's the difference. This is not temp HP. It is your permanent HP pool increasing by that much.
Max HP modifier?
Yes, so one way you can mod to do this, to keep track of D&D Beyond, is, max HP modifier. Or you can do the math and do an override max HP.
Okay. Cool, I got 80 HP.
Nice.
It's pretty high.
8
One of my characters.
is a great spell, people. Don't sit on.
Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on
Don't
it.
sleep
Okay?
on it.
Don't sleep on it.
Yeah, don't feel. If you sleep on it, you're not gonna like what happens to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be bad.
I effectively just gave out 60 HP for free. For
That's
level
true.
spell.
Yeah, you really did.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane. And I can still give them temp HP. What is this?
What is that? What is that really? All from little old you?
All from little old Joe.
Giving the wizard 70 health, that's a lot.
I will quietly
Scary.
say to Clyde as well, I'm like, it's only because of my anatomy studies that I know how to best affect people like this.
Studying's great.
She has
You
no
should
idea what the word
study
anatomical
more.
means. You know she just heard astrological studies, right?
Right, yeah.
I love astrology.
Me too. What made you think of astrology? Who is this guy?
So this human male figure comes toward you. You see he's got long robes, very simple, kind of a hood over his head. And he says, greeting travelers. Are you heading towards... Oh, hold on.
Is this the person I bought the stones from? Not
No,
bought.
that was...
I walked off with the stones.
That was an old lady.
No, yeah, that was a
Oh, yeah.
halfling lady. Are you heading towards Lolham? Careful on a day like today. It's a bit, a bit uncomfortable, but thankfully the clouds cover the sun and make it less hot, so that is a blessing, of course.
Does anything seem off about this guy?
Make a perception check.
A perception check.
A perception.
We're so suspicious.
We saw Veil Pip rolling here, come on.
What?
Perception?
Yeah.
Look, he rolled 2
15.
10s in a row, come on.
No, seems like a helpful individual.
Detect magic.
No.
Okay.
No.
Dear traveler, we are in search of I forget what in the world the name of the person is that we're searching for.
Really old lady.
Of
A what old lady?
An old lady. Really old lady.
In search of
Into
whatever her
minerals.
name actually is.
She's not like really, really old. She's just not.
We're looking for
entirely young.
Mineral Marie. Have you seen her?
We bought you some time,
Mineral
Casimir.
Marie?
Did you remember her name?
No, I don't. That's the problem. Is I, as the player, do not remember her name.
Are you trying to actually? Do you want to remember, or are you just
Yes,
saying?
I want.
Veil?
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I want to remember the name.
Jundej is the name you heard.
Jundej.
I
Okay.
put June.
Jundej.
I put Jundej.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. I was like, was that the name of one of the days? No.
Oh, you had it in there.
Yeah. Putting old lady. There we go. Now I remember. Probably.
Yes.
Oh, Jundej. Oh, yes. That's actually her hut just over that direction. Fortunately, you found. I mean, you probably would have found her anyway. I mean, you could have asked in town, for her also. Yeah, I saw
totally
her.
could've.
I saw her yesterday, I think. So probably, she's probably around. I know she traveled sometimes.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Yes. Are you friends of hers needing help of any sort?
Customize.
What?
Oh, we're here to kill her. I'm joking, I didn't say that.
No.
I'm joking, I didn't
I
say
bought.
that.
I got
Carl
some
says
stones. I got some stuff
customers.
from her.
Oh. Does,
Yeah,
she,
we're
does
here.
she have a shop? I didn't know that.
We're here to see if she rocks as much as we think she does.
That was funny.
Oh, crap.
She
Right,
seems like
laughed.
something of a diamond in the rough.
Oh. Yeah, you're
Oh.
right again. They got started.
Well, then you really do need to get to know her. She's not even in the rough. She's a gem, truly.
Aw.
We find ourselves caught in a hard place and we need to see if she can crack it.
Oh, all right. I mean, I'm not sure what she could help with, but yes, right over there, not far to go. Just be careful of the hilltops in case you don't know.
The hilltops, you say?
Why?
Wow.
Oh, do you see he gestures and semi-close, you actually see one of the hills rising out of the fog, and there's another of the pile of stones. He's like, oh, the ghosts, the whites, the undead. They lurk in these areas. Never can quite seem to get rid of them, unfortunately. So yes, just stay away. Especially don't cross them on the south side. Are you sure you should be out here if you're not aware of these?
Well, we know about him now.
Yes.
Calling us incompetent? Are you sure you should be out here at this time of day?
Oh, I'm fairly safe. I travel this road quite often.
Are you sure about that? It's dangerous to go alone.
You should take this.
Anything could
I don't know.
happen to a single traveler by themselves.
Are you?
Well,
That's usually my game.
while that is true, he holds up a symbol, and it's a shield with 3 interlocking hands. It's like we tend to trust in people helping each other, and so while of course you can't always be positive, I choose to believe that it's especially so near the village, not too dangerous for me.
Cute. Follower of God.
Cute.
Good luck out there. Hope you don't die.
Yeah, okay. All be well with you, travelers. And he turns and keeps walking off through the fog.
May the
Yeah,
Ash
the way you
Mother
came.
grace your day.
Oh, thank you. All be well.
The Ash Mother's not a god.
I don't think he knows that.
I don't think he does
I
either.
don't know that one.
Maybe they'll start making up a new one now that he's heard someone say it. That'll be
Oh,
fun.
that'd be funny.
Don't call upon names of gods that you don't think have power anymore, or that you don't think are real. You never know what might happen. Let's be off.
You're really
So-
superstitious?
If I said, may Casimir be with you, would that be a bad thing to say?
Not to any of the people right here.
So what if I said it with to that guy who's back there?
Ask yourself this question. Aside from this group, does anybody really want me close to them?
Aside from this group, does anybody really want Casimir close to this group? Ward thinks so. He's quite enthusiastic about that, actually. He says he's a delightful guy, and anyone would be lucky to have his presence.
Well, At least we now know that Ward is a terrible judge of character.
Yeah.
Why do you think
You're bonded
you're
with
an
me.
awful person, Casimir?
What? I didn't say I was awful. I'm
You
just
implied it.
dangerous.
Good catch, Clyde.
I think you have some self-confidence issues, bud.
Bill Pip,
I think
You
we need to
wanna-
work on that.
you want to chirp in?
Maybe we could have some exercises.
Veil Pip is just kind of hopping through the fog.
I want you to say one nice thing about yourself.
I'm very good at making things alive become dead.
That's
Okay.
pretty good, actually. It's
Uh,
not bad.
all right.
Just,
Well, maybe I should have put more qualifiers on that one before. That was on me.
I set the standard too low. That one's on me.
Veil Pip is going to cast Minor Illusion to make an imitation of Casimir's voice saying Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch blast.
Eldritch
But
Blast!
you are very helpful when we are fighting things. So, that's a good thing. All right, we'll work on that. We'll work on it, okay? I'm not going to forget.
Well, I think it might help if like everyone does it. All of us 4 orange cats.
Yeah. What do you like about Casimir?
About Casimir,
Oh god.
I like your hair.
Ooh, yes, that's a good confidence boost. Okay. All right. So, Val, Pip, and Carl, I think you guys are gonna have to like take your turn together because I can't understand one of you.
I just had an idea for Veil Pip, but it slipped out of my mind. Carl is just gonna say,
no.
"I like the cut of your, I like the cut of your, I like the cut of your jib."
I thought you were gonna say I like the
Right.
cut of your gut, and it's like, when did you see his guts?
I mean, I
Who
saw
cut his
other
guts?
people's guts.
True.
Veil Pip is gonna say something to the akin of, "I enjoy your shenaniganry." I enjoy your shenaniganry. Which, by shenaniganry, he's referring to that Toon Force shit you do.
The Toon Force?
You know, like the time where you turned into a giant pair of jaws and bit a dude.
Oh, that.
Oh,
yes.
Stuff like that.
Ugh.
Shenaniganry.
One of his.
The
Interesting
actual
that that's
word
his...
he used was Toon Force.
was Toon Force.
And, you, Clyde?
Okay. So Casimir, I like that you have such a good attitude about mostly everything. You're usually pretty like, oh, I like this thing, or whatever. Even if it seems like maybe it's not the greatest thing, but you still have like a great attitude.
Oh, would you look at that? We're here.
I don't know why, but Ward's laughing at that.
The hut is still like.
You need to have a great attitude about yourself.
You know what I have a great attitude about? Increases his walking pace. Getting to the hut.
Casimir cast Misty Step.
Great.
Start stepping on the mist.
On the mist, just walking up, walking away. And then everyone's like,
You,
wait, hold up.
I
That's
cast
not how
Fog
Misty Step
Walk.
works.
Okay,
getting
Fog Walk
closer.
actually sounds kind of badass.
It does.
It does. Sounds like
So
something
jumping in the
Mistborn,
clouds.
honestly.
Yeah, it does, yeah. These are the fog walkers.
These are
Yeah.
the fuck walkers.
Fog walkers.
We are the fuck
Walkers.
walkers.
We are the
That's the
fog
four of
walkers.
Welcome to,
What the fuck
welcome
is
to the
wrong with
Fog
us?
Walkers. How can we help you today?
The stream is gonna. So YouTube, there's no way that the text or the speech to text is gonna capture that as FOC. It is
See,
definitely
yes.
just not gonna be pasting that at all. Like it's just gonna be we're doing a bunch of walking. We're a bunch of walkers.
Walkers.
Fog.
To make it so
Let's see if it catches that.
FOC.
Fog. Not fuck. Fog.
fuck. FOC.
Like
FOC.
Fock or Wolf.
Like rock, but with an F at the start.
Oh my gosh,
Rock,
it's so hard
fuck.
to actually say. Rock, fuck. Oh.
Hey,
I mean, I can hear it myself, but that's because I have the visual in my head. And
with the fuck rockers.
We're gonna hawk a Fock.
We would know. Say if we start a band, we would be the
The Fock Hawkers.
the Fock Rockers.
Yeah.
I think how you could turn
It's
it
time
where it's the
for you
rock.
to die.
Let's see, 4 orange cats.
Would this be a
Plus
genre called
are-
Fock Rock?
Anyway, it starts to rain a bit as you get really close to the hut.
I pulled my cloak hood up. And still use hair.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
I don't think I have anything.
That is
I'm
the
not
advantage of a
shielding
white
from the rain at all.
Okay.
Well, Veilpip also still has the umbrella, so he's just going to also open umbrella. And anyone else who wants to cluster around him can.
Hey Clyde, you should pick up Veilpip.
Oh, okay.
Baby straddle.
Walk over and be like, I'm gonna, do you want uppies?
Veilpip looks at just slowly getting more and more moist, and he just nods his head yes, and immediately adjusts the umbrella to be above both of them. Well, all three of them now.
Yep. Boop. On the other shoulder.
There, now all three of them can be dry, except Casimir, who is just...
Oh,
Yeah, is Casimir doing anything to avoid the water?
You see? I have the spell called Arms of Hadar.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So all
no.
that's gonna happen is that tentacles of shadow just up from around Casimir, and then they kind of just form a shield over the top of his head to block the water.
What an
Okay.
excellent use of a spell slot.
I know.
Isn't that a pretty
thought-
big one?
I thought-
oh no, that
yeah,
is
I
only
thought
first
it-
level.
I thought it was inspired.
You're a warlock. Don't you only have like 2 spell slots to begin with?
Right.
Have you read what that spell does, Smython?
If it can,
It's
if it can pick you, if it can pick something up, it can block a raindrop.
Arms of Adar reaches out and bashes everything that's near you.
If it can touch an object, it can block a raindrop.
Again, it bashes all the creatures around you.
Exactly. So it's gonna bash all the raindrops. I'm attacking the rain.
And all of
I
us.
think you don't. My point is, you don't have a choice that it's going after rain. It's going to hit your party if you do that, unless you're really far away.
He's gonna have to be just like 50 feet in front of us. Just
Damn it! Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that isn't gonna work.
We get the really
Gotta read your
cool
spells.
image of that happening.
Yeah, no, we'll pretend that you could do something with, because you have plenty of stuff that could probably do something like that. So sure,
Yeah.
Mild magics.
yeah, just don't say certain spells if they wouldn't
Mid-magic.
actually do that.
I thought it was close enough. Can I hellish rebuke the rain?
Sure. It all just kind of incinerates from you as it gets near you.
for one whole second,
Oh,
and then
second.
it immediately
That
comes
just-
back down.
Fine tune it to have a really high trigger. It's like raindrops.
Keep falling on my head, they keep falling.
Oh,
All right.
okay. I just realized what I could do. I could summon a shadow spawn and just have them walk hunched over me to keep trying. It'd be even better if it had an umbrella.
Can
I now have, like, this-
Can Clyde just give Casimir a piggyback ride?
Oh God, no, he would not.
Clyde gonna carry everyone.
Clyde's
Clyde's carrying this whole party on her shoulders.
Man,
Literally, yes.
Clyde's just carrying the party. None of the other guys can handle their weight.
I mean,
Clyde,
hey,
carrying a bunch of fuckers everywhere we go.
Elpip is carrying his weight. He's keeping everyone dry.
I need to make a mental note that this one should be called Meet the Fockers.
Yes.
F-O-C.
I hate the fact that my freaking one brain cell thought of, oh yeah, we're like orange cats, is now our title.
Is now our title. Yep.
Oh, for now anyway. You can always change it.
Oh no, that's stuck now. That is stuck.
Into the orange cat's brain cells.
Yes.
Or orange cats.
I just have this
Or
picture of
orange
like a
cats.
spooky thing of like Casimir just walking through rain in this dark shadow, like looming over him.
Yep.
Like the worst part is 3 or 4 of those brain cells are Jebs, and you know where they've been.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want the medic to go in? Or the guy who's actually pretty nice about talking to people? It's not me, by the way.
I was thinking that we'd send in the very, very sociable, but let's send in the fellow mineral enthusiast. Yes, mineral enthusiast.
That's actually a fair point. You did get out with them for free as well, so
True.
I'm into
I'm
that.
a repeat customer.
Excellent. Although,
We should make a
Hang
mental
on.
note that you made
I'm
off
gonna-
of these for free.
I'm gonna muff the side of Clyde's ear on my side and go, hey, Bill, muff the ears. Muff her ear. If she made it out with them for free, do you think she stole them? So would it be wise to be sending her in?
You're just gonna hear me. We should send her in with payment.
Alright. So, Casimir, Veilpip, and I will stay out here, and Clyde will go in with Carl as payment. Excellent. Good suggestion, Carl. Thanks.
As soon as Carl goes, what? The door opens and you see a short little figure at the door. She's like, oh, you could all just come in out of the rain. You don't need to stand out there at ceremony or anything.
You're creepy.
Please tell me that there is a welcome mat that just says ceremony.
No.
No.
It
I really want to.
probably says, I hope you brought wine.
I can see that too.
We brought a wine.
Oh. Hey, I got your earrings that you gave me. I was really hoping to find some more because I really like them.
Oh, yes. Come on in. I've been expecting you.
You've been expecting me? Oh, that's awesome. She walks right in.
And I'm on her shoulder, and she's like, oh, "Wait, hang on, oh crap, we're inside."
You don't want to go in? Oh, okay. She'll take you off and put you outside.
Oh no, it's too late. As you're walking, he's protesting.
I'm pretty sure you just clotheslined Veilpip and Ed.
Like ducked in time, but I want to look at this door frame, and as soon as we're inside as well, check the door frame, check on top of the door frame, see if there's any herbs or if there's any like carvings inside of it.
Okay.
I want to know if we just walked through something.
Some sort of
Yeah.
ward or portal
Yeah.
or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Perception check.
Can Veilpip
Also,
make an
Casimir,
Arcana
you're
check?
tall. Make one also.
Can he make an Arcana check as he smacks the door frame by accident?
Sure.
Clunk. I am also gonna detect magic.
Okay.
12.
Arcana would be...
I got
Wow.
a 12.
Mine'll be 19 for Arcana.
Ooh.
That +8 has no chill. My dice rolls are shit. My bonus is what's giving me all of my performance here.
Okay. What did Edward roll?
12.
12. Okay. Ed sees that over the door there's a sign that has some gold runes painted on it. They don't say any like spell as far as you can tell. It just says the word Sanders. Vale Pip and Casimir notice that so Casimir senses this Vale Pip like reads like there's a bit of like small carvings in patterns and runes. There's a whole lot of divination magic here.
Like predicting the future type of stuff?
Or knowing the truth of things. It's often for the future. And the doors and the wall seems to have abjuration magic on it, so protection
Gentlemen
spells.
And lady, I don't mean to alarm you. I do not mean to alarm you, but we just walked into the house of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is not a halfling woman.
Winnie the Pooh has Mr. Sanders written in gold letters above his door.
He does? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have just walked into the house of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what else is going on, but I do know that.
Is this Winnie the Pooh who has a double-barrel shotgun or not? This is important.
I'm hoping not that version of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. I'm just curious if it was just I have no idea if it was deliberate, if that was deliberate or not.
What does it smell like in here?
No, good question.
Like
honey?
Wood smoke, lavender, cinnamon, and something sweet.
So if I were to ask for a small smack roll, what would I get?
You would get smacked with a mackerel.
Mess around and find out.
Yep, yeah, that's. What
So I do know
the cork gun.
So, Clyde walked in with the little ones on her shoulder. Did Casimir follow? I know he's often very discretionary.
No, I did
discretionary.
I did not immediately follow. I was checking for magic first, and you said there's a lot of divination magic. Is there anything threshold specific that I can pick, that I can figure out about walking through that door?
Oh, look at the buyer.
Not specific. You could tell the whole area of like the structure in front of you. You could tell has lots of protections on it, but nothing like the door will do something.
All right, I will step through the door, but I'm going to pay very close attention to the flows of magic around me as I step through the door. I'm just curious if anything changes drastically.
Nothing major. Like it feels stronger in here, certainly.
Okay.
You can kind of detect. It seems to create a nexus around the halfling. But it's not like the whole atmosphere has shifted to another plane or anything. It's...
Nice and cozy.
Hello. Come on in, all of you. Can I offer you some tea? It's very dreary out.
Yeah.
Very dreary.
I like tea.
Just wondering, out of any of these detections, did any of this pop out as being Fey to Vale Pip?
No.
Okay. Vale Pip will accept a tea.
All right, here you go. There you go, Clyde, my dear. And then she holds one out to Vale Pip. There you go. Yes. And I'm sorry. Did you want any? To Edward.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, here you go. Oh,
Cinnamon honey?
Aren't you tall? Don't worry. You can come in further. Come on. Here you go. Holds out a little teacup to Casimir.
Ah, thank you, my lady.
Oh, you don't need to say my lady. I appreciate the respect, but no need, no need. She goes and sits in this big wood with deep cushioned armchair. Kind of sits back up on it. You know, her feet are sticking out in front of her. They don't go near the ground. She's like,
Wow, you're short.
Yes, I am. Halflings tend to be. I think I'm still taller than you, though.
Yeah. That would be pretty.
Veilpip just
tough to
holds
be
up a
shorter.
sign of what looks like to be a fireball.
Fireball. What?
A fireball here.
No, it's a how do you like your toast
No.
joke.
Oh.
How do you like
You
what?
got any toast?
Toast? Oh, I haven't had that in a while, but we could easily make some. There's some bread in the kitchen. She points, and there's a little counter with some seasonings on it. There's a vase with flowers. Past that's a little metal oven. But there's some steaming bread over there. She's like, yes, feel free to slice that up and we can put some over the fire. If you'd be so kind. I just sat down after all.
Veilpip is going to go grab the oldest bread he can find, since he's making toast, and he's just going to give it a nice little toasting with fireball.
Eh.
Nice. Hey, I think I'm getting better at reading his signs.
The first bit probably turns out a little bit too toasty, but after
That's
that,
fine, I'll take that one. I like my meat crispy. I mean, toast crispy.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't understand that.
All right. And there should be some butter, some cream, some honey over there also if you want to spruce up the toast a little bit. I also have some cinnamon sugar. That's delightful on toast.
Guys.
I have all of these things in my
She
cupboard.
said honey. She said honey.
Ami?
Theory confirmed. She said honey.
It's Winnie the Pooh in disguise.
It's Winnie the Pooh in disguise.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
We have stumbled into the 100-acre wood.
Is there a sad-looking donkey in the corner that we need to pet?
Oh, see, there's a human boy named Christopher Robin that we have to go rescue. That's the actual plot of this whole story.
You
This
are actually
whole
Christopher
adventure
Robin.
has been leading us to this.
So yeah.
See, that's what we don't know is your real name is Christopher Robin. And we're
Yes.
there to save you
Danger,
from your
Christopher
contract to a
Robinson.
very
Danger.
dangerous bear.
Yes.
What a
Don't
heck
you
of
love
a
us,
spot
Michael?
there.
Aren't we a great party?
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
I hate to say
That's
it,
a
but
one-shot.
it really
Have that
is
idea.
apt. The Fox crew really knows what they're doing here.
We know what the fuck we're doing.
What the fuck we're doing? Yeah.
I'm writing that down
Meaning
as a
you
one-shot.
say that out
idea.
loud.
Honestly, the idea of Meet the Fockers as the name of this thing is just delightful.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
I do have a question.
I
You
thought
said that you
might.
were. You said that you were expecting us. How could you possibly have known?
Well, let's think about this. She kind of leans forward and puts her hands together. She's like, let's think about this. Someone made off with some stones from the booth that I was working at, and, those might be important. Someone might decide to come by with payment to make up for a little mistake like that.
We brought you a
That's
crow.
possible. What?
What do you mean?
Carl just suddenly starts looking back and forth, going, I'm a raven!
Was there a mistake?
It's been a huge mistake! I'm not a crow!
He's a talking animal.
Oh, sorry. Raven. He's really sensitive about that, actually. He's Raven.
And I'm contractually bound to this hobo asshole next to me!
He's
Believe
also a
me, I
little
wish.
salty about
Believe
that.
me, I wish I wasn't. That wasn't the case. I would much rather live with a woods witch than a hobo wizard.
Oh,
Madam,
well, what if that hobo wizard is very important?
He entertains children's parties.
Did you just call Val Pip important?
Did you say are you saying that children's parties are not important?
Yes.
Carl.
Listen,
Yes.
grandfather was a great. He was a familiar of a good arch wizard, and his son after him.
Aye, the Archwizard.
Aye.
Only spell he could cast was Mend Archway, but he was really damn good at it.
Archwizard.
Oh, that's funny. Carl, I think you really do need to re-examine your priorities. There is fame, there is grandeur, of course, but taking care of children and making them feel special is a very important part of life.
Carl just goes
right.
incredibly deadpan. I sleep in the woods every night.
Well, some people might not mind that. You know, lots of ravens sleep in the woods every night, with no chance
Do
of
you
getting otherwise.
know how terrifying owls are when you're a raven who's the size of a crow?
I do, but I know where all their major arteries are as well, so you'll be fine.
You and me need to exchange notes.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, the other possibility is that this meeting I've known about for, at least the past year, and that you all are very important. And this whole quests you're on might be very important.
Huh?
Carl just turns
I just
to
picked up these
Veilpip.
earrings from you.
You got called important twice in one day.
That's like a record.
Right?
Yes, maybe he should hear it more.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
How did you know?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Was it because I got these earrings?
Oh
That
no,
you
that's
could like
just part
see
of the plan.
into the future, past. You knew that we were coming for a year. But I didn't meet you until I got these earrings from you.
Yes, exactly.
And you gave them to me for free.
In a manner of
It
speaking.
was so
that was
nice of
expected.
you.
Yes. Yes. No,
Cool,
those
cool, cool.
stones are all part of what comes next.
Okay.
Oh, should we really? Hang on. Sorry. Thank you so much for welcoming into your house and giving us some tea. Can we have a little sidebar real quick? Can we just, there's the 5 of us in this just corner over here.
Oh,
Okay,
Sure.
yes.
okay.
Feel free.
Okay.
She sits back and she actually reaches over and picks up some knitting needles and starts working away.
Do we
You can
really
fetch me
want to
some
trust?
tea before you go.
We're not going anywhere.
know
We're
you'll
just
be a
gonna
bit.
use the corner over here.
Yeah, but you'll be a little bit.
Does she know that?
Carl, get her some tea.
This is great.
Carl
Yes.
grabs the tea, brings her, does Carl just bring her the whole pot?
Presumably, yes.
We volunteered Carl to be the tea delivery boy.
Oh. You know,
Carl
that,
flies
that's
over.
actually perfect. He needs to make himself useful. It's also got those perfect little feet just for grabbing the top of the teacup.
Right? She
She
brings it over, or he brings it over to her. She says, "Oh, thank you." Pours herself some more hot water and tea. Leans back, and as you all go over to your corner to have this discussion, you glance over, and you just see a cozy little house that Casimir can see is full of magic, which is stronger right in that little armchair. And there's just a little old halfling woman knitting happily away. She looks up and smiles at you, and then goes back, starts humming to herself as we end the session for tonight.
Oh.
year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.